Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Erik flying to Marseille ahead of complicated lease purchase switch. Erik may have played his last game for Manchester United as a full agreement has been reached over his loan to Olympique Marseille with semi-compulsory purchase. Fabrizio Romano has issued his famous "Here we go" tweet this morning to confirm the deal. The guru said, Erik deal completed and here we go confirmed. Being told Bailly will be at Carrington later today to say goodbye to his teammate, then he will fly to Marseille within 24 hours in order to join Olympique Marseille, loan with mandatory buy clause if Olympique Marseille qualify for the next Champions League. This means that a purchase fee and contract has already been agreed for the end of the season, which will be optional if Olympique Marseille don't qualify for the Champions League next term, but compulsory if they do. However, according to earlier reports, it's not just Olympique Marseille qualification for the Champions League that will make the purchase obligatory. Bailly also has to play a minimum number of games, suggesting that the French club have concerns about his injury record. The Ivorian's career at Old Trafford was a massive disappointment after an incredibly promising start. His talent and grit were a huge step up on the exciting defenders, but unfortunately, he became plagued by injuries that saw him miss out on a big chunk of a number of seasons. An ankle injury saw him out for 100 days in the 17-18 season, and knee surgery put paid to virtually the entire 19-20 season. Doubts also grew about his concentration and decision-making, with the occasional performances he did muster being littered with rushes of blood to the head and lapses in concentration. However, throughout all that, Bailly was probably one of the most naturally gifted centre-backs ever to play for United. Bruno Fernandes breaks silence on Cristiano Ronaldo's future at Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes has dropped a hint about Cristiano Ronaldo's future at Manchester United. Ronaldo's future at Manchester United has been the subject of plenty of speculation so far this summer. The Portuguese forward is understandably frustrated after his side failed to qualify for the Champions League last season. Ronaldo is known for his contributions to the Champions League, so the prospect of him not participating in it this season doesn't quite feel right. Now, his international and Manchester United teammate Fernandes has spoken about Ronaldo's future. Bruno Fernandes tells 11 Sports, Cristiano Ronaldo's future, I may know one thing or another, I won't be the one who will say it. For now, he is a United player, he is quiet. If he's going to leave or if he won't leave, he will speak soon, as he said. Bruno has refused to give too much away, but he has claimed that all will be revealed soon. Unfortunately, if Ronaldo wants to leave the club, he may find it difficult. Any interested party must be able to fund his astronomical wages, and at 37 years of age, it's unlikely that any club will want to pay a big fee to sign him. Ronaldo only featured from the substitutes bench in Manchester United's most recent game, adding further fuel to the speculation that he could be leaving the club in the near future. Erik Ten Hag offers hope to Manchester United duo Cristiano Ronaldo and Harry Maguire. Speaking in an interview with Sky via at United Report, as quoted by popular Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United boss Erik Ten Hag has confirmed that bench duo Cristiano Ronaldo and Harry Maguire will have a role to play in the upcoming games. Manchester United emerged 2-1 winners against Liverpool in the Premier League last night, thanks to goals from Jadon Sancho and Marcus Rashford, whilst Mohamed Salah netted the consolation goal for the Reds. It was a much-needed boost for the Red Devils to win against their arch-rivals after losing both of their opening games this season. Erik Ten Hag will be happy to have gotten the monkey off his back, and a win against Liverpool will do him the world of good. Ten Hag made quite a few changes to the lineup that he fielded against Jurgen Klopp's men, benching Cristiano Ronaldo, Harry Maguire, Fred and Luke Shaw from the humiliating loss against Brentford a week ago. It's fair to say that all of Ten Hag's changes worked very well last night. Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane formed a super partnership at the back, with the Ajax man finally showing why United paid the big money for him. However, Harry Maguire is the captain of the club and dropping him from the starting lineup was a statement from the Dutch tactician. It was not too surprising though, considering how the English international has played in recent times. Speaking about benching the Dio, Ten Hag continued to insist that he counted on both players and that they will be used in the future. I don't have to mention Maguire or Ronaldo, they will play a role in the future, Ten Hag said. Manchester United defender Lisandro Martinez makes the Premier League Team of the Week. Manchester United's performance in the 2-1 win against Liverpool was enough to earn one red a place in the Premier League Team of the Week. The Premier League Team of the Weeks looks like this: Sanchez, Trippier, Saliba, Martinez, Saint-Maximin, Silva, Odegaard, Harrison, Adams, Mitrovic and Zaha. Writing for BBC Sport, Garth Crooks selected Lisandro Martinez from Erik Ten Hag's side. I questioned recently whether Erik Ten Hag had what it takes to manage Manchester United, and I was scathing about the performance of Lisandro Martinez against Brentford. Well, both came up tramps against Liverpool. Ten Hag showed real mettle to leave out Harry Maguire and Cristiano Ronaldo and instead invested in youth, while Martinez looked like a centre-back who had finally come to terms with the physicality of the Premier League. As for Liverpool, they were not at their best and haven't been this season. It's early days, but United have left off. Martinez showed why Ten Hag trusts him to play central defence in the Premier League, and he did it too, the only team that could challenge Manchester City last season. The Argentine was criticised after United's 4-0 defeat against Brentford over a week ago. It may have helped that Liverpool are always less likely to go long or play high balls into the box, but Martinez dealt with everything on the ground. It was a monster performance and a clear warning to other teams in the Premier League. As for his partner in crime last night, Raphael Varane, it was the Frenchman's most assured performance in a United shirt as he led from the back and kept the defense organized throughout the game. Manchester United given green light to negotiate with Kevin Trapp. Manchester United have been given the green light to speak to Eintracht Frankfurt goalkeeper Kevin Trapp. Sport 1 reporter Christopher Mikel reports that as a result of the United being given the go-ahead, a deal could advance very quickly. Eintracht Frankfurt sporting director Markus Kroos has given the green light for Manchester United to speak to Kevin Trapp. He said the transfer could now get very hot very quickly. It's an open secret that the Red Devils are searching for another goalkeeper who will not only be a backup to David De Gea, but will also provide competition to the Spaniard. United's interest in Trapp was first broken by the reliable Christian Falk. As per Falk, United have already made an offer for the 32-year-old shot stopper. Manchester United have made an offer for Kevin Trapp, goalkeeper of Eintracht Frankfurt, winner of Europa League 2022, Falk reported. Falker later confirmed that the offer was not rejected and is still open. The 20-time English champions have been linked with a number of names, including Islan Meslier, Daniel Bashman, Karl Darlow, and Alex McCarthy. It now looks like they have set their sights on Trapp. This news will undoubtedly come as a relief to a multitude of supporters who have underpinned the goalkeeper position as an area of weakness that requires urgent addressing. Manchester United could move for a Newcastle player, Allan Saint-Maximin, despite a resounding win against arch-rivals Liverpool at Old Trafford yesterday evening. Manchester United still need to strengthen in the attacking department before the transfer window closes in 10 days' time. The Red Devils have been linked with a number of strikers, but the new name has been thrown into the mix today that will set tongues wagging on social media: Allan Saint-Maximin. Mediafoot Marseille write that, according to our information, he remains closely watched at the end of the summer transfer window, and in particular by Manchester United. According to our sources, a club is considering betting on him. It's Manchester United, who have not yet completed their shopping. The Mancunians like the explosive profile of Saint-Maximin and do not rule out moving before August 31. At 25, under contract until June 2026, it will however be difficult to get Allan Saint-Maximin out by the end of the window. Newcastle has significant financial means and United will have to pull out all the stops to afford it. The Mercurial Frenchman is one of up-and-coming Newcastle United star players and, as media would say, a transfer will not come easily given their financial clout. Saint-Maximin is valued at 32 million euros by transfer market, but in Newcastle would probably demand in excess of double that amount for a player who has become their talisman. But the parallels with the United legend Erik Cantona are hard to deny, and if Cristiano Ronaldo is to leave, the club simply need to replace him with a quality player. Proven in the Premier League, Saint-Maximin is principally a left winger but can operate as a striker. In that sense, he is a similar prospect to another player linked with a switch to Old Trafford, Cody Gakpo, although the similarities probably stop there. Gakpo himself is reported in some quarters to be a backup option to Ajax Antony, although other reports claim United will go for two forward players in the window if Ronaldo leaves. It could therefore be that Saint-Maximin is a third choice option, but if so, he is certainly a quality one at that. Antony Manchester United Exclusive official bid expected, key hours ahead over potential 100 million euros transfer. Manchester United are set for key hours ahead on the potential transfers of Ajax star Antony, according to Fabrizio Romano. The Red Devils could end up paying big for Antony, but Romano believes that could be a fair price to pay for the Brazil international, as he expects key hours ahead in this deal. Man United could do with strengthening their attack after a dismal season last year, saw them overly reliant on Cristiano Ronaldo, while the form of the likes of Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial and Jadon Sancho suffered. There is surely room for Antony to come in, and it seems a new official bid is expected, according to Romano in his latest exclusive column for Count Offside. So far, a new official bid for Antony is still expected. There are key hours ahead for Manchester United and Ajax to decide on this deal, Romano said. I am a big fan. I believe that Antony has been an excellent talent since his time as a youngster at Sao Paulo. Of course, 100 million euro is a high price, but you have to understand Ajax's position, as it's now at the end of the transfer window. They have already lost a lot of players and there is not much time to sign a replacement. Latest reports have said that if Ajax sell Antony, they will sign Hakim Ziyech. United already raided Ajax for their manager Erik ten Hag earlier in the summer and later signed Argentine defender Lisandro Martinez from the Dutch Giants. Antony missed Ajax's latest game against Sparta Rotterdam at the weekend and was also pictured alongside his agent watching United's win over Liverpool last night. United's first bid worth 80 million euros was rejected by Ajax. The Eredivisie champions are reluctant to sell their star man, but could listen to offers over 100 million euros. As per Dutch journalist Mike Verwij, Ajax are strict with the hiked price due to Sao Paulo's 20% sell-on clause. Ajax want 100 million euros for Antony. If they get 100 million euros, they will receive 80 million euros for themselves due to 20% for Sao Paulo. But if they get 80 million euros, they would only receive 64 million euros for themselves, Mike said. Man United chiefs to travel for one final meeting in an attempt to secure major transfer. Manchester United officials are reportedly preparing for one final trip to Barcelona in an attempt to seal the transfer of Dutch midfielder Frenkie de Jong. The Netherlands international has been a key player for Barca, but his future has also been up in the air for much of this summer due to the presence of his old manager Erik ten Hag at Old Trafford. It seems Man United are now prepared to try one final time to bring de Jong to the club, according to Sport, citing The Telegraph. Casemiro was unveiled by United ahead of last night's game against Liverpool after completing his transfer from Real Madrid, but it wouldn't be too surprising if de Jong was still seen as an important target. While Casemiro is an out-and-out defensive midfielder to shield the back four, de Jong could operate in a slightly different role, dictating play from deep with the quality of his passing. The pair may have been El Clasico rivals in the past, but they could form a fine partnership for United if this latest effort from the Red Devils proves successful. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.